Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you and I'm so glad you clicked on. We are filming a June TBR, but prompts choose. I haven't done one of these videos in so long, and I also don't have a jar. I'm using a pacifier holder. I put some new prompts in here. I haven't done this in a while, so I wrote all new prompts. I didn't write too many. I'm only gonna pick 6 prompts, and these are gonna be the 6 books that I will attempt to read in June. Maybe we'll do a themed little finishing my June TBR video at the end of the month. These are all of the books on my TBR. It's front, and then I have some on the back of this too. So whatever I choose, we'll be picking from here or my Kindle, because if anything's on Kindle Unlimited that I want to read, I'll also add that. I do have one series that I'm in the middle of that I'm really enjoying, and I know I have a prompt in here that could work, like a few prompts that could work for it. So go ahead and just get right on into this video and pick these 6 books that are going to be on my June TBR. What does it say? Random color generator. Okay, so for this one, I'm gonna go on my phone and I'm gonna get a random color generator, whatever, on Safari, and whatever color comes up, I'm gonna find a cover that matches the color to the best of my ability. I'm gonna be spinning on this little random color generator wheel. It just has like the rainbow colors, and whatever we get. So I'm gonna go ahead and spin this. Blood orange. Okay, that's really specific. I have a bright orange book. This is definitely blood orange. Do I enter my Brandon Sanderson era? I think I do, because this is definitely red. I think this is the only like true blood orange book that I have, because it looks kind of red, but it's definitely not nearly as red. It definitely has orange in it. Okay, we are gonna put Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson on the June TBR. This is going to be very iffy. I don't know if I'll get to this. I'm going to try, because I do really want to get into Brandon Sanderson, but like, do you see that font? I'm scared. But this is the book that we're going to be putting on for the first book on the June TBR. Oh my god. Next prompt for book number 2 is fiction book. I'm in a book club with my cousins, and the book for June is Broken Country. And if it has fiction on the Goodreads thing, I'm picking that one. Heck yeah! Fiction as one of the options for the little like genre thing. So I'm gonna be adding Broken Country to the June TBR, which is perfect because I'm going to read it anyways for book club. And I have it on my Kindle from the library. So that is perfect. Really happy about that one, because I wanted to read that really bad, and I have to read it in June anyway, so we'll at least get through one of these books. Now for book number 3. Okay, kind of boring because we got romance book. I put a few like different genre ones in there so I'd give myself some free range. Kind of sad though, because I wanted it to be more fun, but I think I'm gonna pick between Fever Dream by Elsie Silver or First and Forever by Lynn Painter. This one's shorter. I think this one's like just 300 pages, if not under. Yeah, it's literally just 300 pages. And this one is, wow, 400 something. I do read Elsie Silver really fast, but I also read Lynn Painter super fast. So I think I'm gonna do Lynn Painter just because I did have Mistborn on here, and the shorter the book the better, and I definitely think I'm gonna get to this because I've been eyeing it recently. So I'm gonna put First and Forever by Lynn Painter, which is a football, sports, romance, rom-com, and it looks like it's fake dating for a PR stunt. So this is going to be put on the TBR. Okay, we have 3 more prompts left. So book number 4 is going to be, oh, we're gonna be doing a reread in June. Okay, I've been craving a reread, but I don't know what I want to reread. So I think I'm gonna think on this one and pick it last. So that'll be the last book that we pick because I have to think about it. So book number 5, what does it say? Random number generator. Okay, so I'm gonna count the amount of books that are on my shelf and then do a random, I'm gonna have Siri pick a book between however many I own, and then I'm gonna count starting from this book all the way to the back. So I have 53 books on the TBR. If it lands on a series that I haven't started, I'll do the first book. If it lands on a series I'm in the middle of, I'll do the book that's up next. And then if it lands on a seasonal book, like a holiday romance something, I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna do the book next to it, because you will never catch me reading a Christmas book or a spooky witch book in a month that it's not supposed to be in. So, hey Siri, pick a number 1 through 53. She picked 32. Oh, she picked 32. So let's see what 32 is. 32. 32 is actually Blue Sisters by Coco Mellers. I have been wanting to read this. I believe it follows 4 sisters, but one of them is dead, if I'm not mistaken. And it's just following the other 3 sisters' lives and their journey through grief and trauma and their just general life. So a little bit of a fiction book. We have 2 fiction books on here now, but this is pretty short. So I did want to read this. I'm glad that it was picked. I don't even know when I got it, but Blue Sisters is the 5th book on the TBR. So this is going to be the last prompt that we pick. Book number 6, last and final book, Cover with Flowers. Wow, hello. Cover with Flowers is the final book to choose. So I could do Stalking Jack the Ripper. There are flowers on this one. This is a Sherlock Holmes meets Mary Shelley. This is like a Jack the Ripper retelling, reimagining by Carrie Maniscalco, and I love her writing, so this could be a fun one. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pick Stalking Jack the Ripper. I wanted another fantasy, and this one I think will scratch that itch. I'm interested. At the back it said, he murdered women in cold blood. He terrorizes an entire city. He taunted those of us who hunted him down. But despite all these horrors, in the end, I could not deny I was the girl who loved stalking the Ripper. I'm excited to get into this. I know that this is kind of like an interconnected series. There's a few different books in this little universe by Carrie Maniscalco, so I am interested. I've also owned this one for a little bit, so it'll be nice to get this off of the TBR. We've got a total of 6 books. I think for the reread, I'm gonna go with Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. I've been craving an Abby Jimenez book after reading her newest release, and I miss Yours Truly, so I'm definitely gonna be picking that one up. Hopefully that'll be my reread for the month of June. But besides that, we have Broken Country, which is going to be a read on my Kindle for my book club. Thank goodness we were able to pick that one. And then we have Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson, First and Forever by Lynn Painter, Blue Sisters by Coco Mellers, sorry. And then we have Stalking Jack the Ripper. So we've got quite the range. We've got some fantasy, we've got some romance, we've got some fiction, and we have a good reread. So I think that this month is gonna be fun. I think that this is definitely gonna be possible. I don't know about Mistborn. I'm gonna try my hardest to get this one. So if you want to keep up with what I am reading throughout the month of June, be sure to subscribe and check out my next video. I do reading vlogs for basically every week. I try to at least, and hopefully some of these books will be making an appearance. And that is going to be it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Toodaloo!